You are watching Sammy the Interviewing Toucan, made possible by the Indiana Young Readers Center. Hey everybody, I'm Sammy and I'm here today with Indiana author Nathan Barnes. Hi Nathan, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
I am doing just fine. It's summer, it's hot.
Oh, yes, it is. It's plenty of heat out there.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself and about your connection to Indiana.
Well, I'm from Chicago. I'm married with four offsprings. I went to the University of Wisconsin Green Bay, where I received my degree in urban studies. I also played basketball there. I extended my basketball career in Europe, where I met my beautiful wife. Um, my connection to Indiana began in 2002, where I held various occupations.
That's great. Now, wow, that's so exciting that you lived in Europe. When did you live in lots of different places in Europe?
I mainly lived in Luxembourg.
That's so great. And did you have a favorite place when you were there?
My favorite place was Greece, Athens, Greece, where the artifacts was there. I was fascinated by the artifacts because in school, the history books, we used to read about the artifacts. However, I was able to actually see it myself, so I was very excited about it.
Yeah, that's so cool to see history come alive right in front of you. That's so
Yes,
amazing. Ah,
yes, it is.
and what a unique story to say that you got to meet your wife in Europe. That's really fun.
Yes, it is. It is. We've been together ever since. We're still
Aw.
together.
So Nathan, I've got one of your books here. It's called Make a
Mhm,
Believer Out of Me. Can you tell us a
mhm.
little bit about this book and a little bit about your work?
Yes, the book is about living your dreams with the help of God. In the book, there's a character who is an owl. And that character really convinced the other birds that he can live his dreams on the moon. And guess what?
Tell
He
me.
did. He lived his dreams on the moon. And also, he had a family on the moon. He was the first to have a family on the moon. And that was part of his dream.
That's so great. And I love that. I think all the characters in this book are birds. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got all
Yes.
kinds of birds. You've got a flamingo, you've got I think an eagle, you've got a cardinal, you've got
Yes.
robins. I mean,
Yes.
I did notice there was no toucan,
Yes.
but
Well,
that's okay. Maybe in
yeah.
the sequel.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We'll definitely do that in the sequel. Yes.
Ah, that's so fun. So tell us a little bit more. Where are you in your writing journey? Where do you hope to be someday?
Well, currently my journey is infancy. However, I would like to be recognized as a great author, and perhaps my books will be at the top of the list, so to speak, the number one selling books. That's where I'm at right now, where I want to be at in the future.
Got it. Wow, what a dream. And like you say, well, maybe you can talk a little bit about, do you think about God and your relationship to your dream of being an author?
Absolutely. I always place God first because He is a part of my life and He directs my path. What I mean by directing my path is that we all has goals and a purpose in life, and God has led me to this purpose of being an author. So I'm very happy about that.
Oh, that's so great. So speaking of knowing our path and working together, how are you coping with the health crisis right now? We're all living through a pandemic. Do you have any advice for folks?
Well, right now, how am I coping with the current crisis situation is that
Yeah.
I try to keep a positive mental attitude. I read the Bible and I listen to motivational speakers, and this has helped me to build a bridge to positive thinking. And it gives me a bridge to my spirituality. So my advice is that we must continue to have hope and trust in God.
I love that. It's such a good idea to um, keep your keep your mind open and keep hope alive.
Mhm.
I've been talking to a lot of authors lately, and it keeps coming back to this idea of having a flexible mindset. You know, if you have a closed mindset and you're not very hopeful, it's just it seems like it's not going to go so well. But if you can keep your mind open and be willing to take those risks and just be hopeful, it seems like things go better.
Absolutely. It also, when you have an open mind, it contributes to your growth. And who wouldn't want to grow today? So,
Absolutely. We've got to take these opportunities where we've got them. And I know that folks are stuck at home a little bit and things don't look the way that they used to look. And, I think we have to look for those silver linings, right?
absolutely make the adjustments.
Yeah. So, Nathan, I'm inviting all of my authors to share a little something. Do you have something there you want to share with our viewers?
Yes, I have a little something here that you can relate to because you are a bird
I
too.
am
Now,
a bird.
yes, now this is Buddy and the rest of the birds. Could you see the rest of the birds
I
here?
can. That looks great. That looks
Yes,
great.
so, and that's something you can relate to as well.
Cool. Is Brandy in that picture?
Brandy is in that picture. Brandy is over here.
Aw.
Yes, yes. Could
That's
you
so
see it?
great. Yep, yep.
Yes, yes.
I can see them. They look
Buddy,
great.
Ronnie, Brandy.
Aw, how nice. Yes,
Yes,
and I like it because inside the book your illustrations are actually in black and white. So it's really nice to see the vision of having them in color. That's a great thing to share.
yes. Thank you so much.
I love that. Well, Nathan, is there anything else you want to add about your book or about are you working on anything right now?
Yes, I'm working on another children book right now, and it's in the early process, and I'm occupying my time in that book too as well. It's a book like ooh, I can't think of the name of this book, but when I was a kid, it's based upon rhymes, but it's a children book, rhymes and rhythm.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Rhymes are so important for children's development. It really
Yes.
helps them play with sound, and it's actually a
Mhm.
really good foundation for reading. So that's
Yes,
wonderful.
absolutely. And I will let you guys know, and I will put your character in that book as well. So
Oh, Nathan, you
look
don't have to
forward
do
to
that,
it.
but that's so
Yes, I
sweet.
will do
Ah,
it. I will
put a
do it.
toucan in there. Aw, how great. Well, thank you so much. This has been so much fun. Thanks
Yes.
for the interview. You have a
Hmm.
great
Thank you.
day. And everybody, this is your favorite Hoosier Toucan encouraging you to read local. So long.
Thank you. Have a great day.